occasion in our journey towards transforming Oyo State into a beacon of prosperity and excellence. The signing of the 2025 Appropriation Bill, tagged Budget of Economic Stabilization, signifies a major leap forward, paving the way for unprecedented growth and development. The 2025 Appropriation Bill is more than just a budget. It is a blueprint for transforming Oyo State.
We're here today to take the final step that will make it possible for our 2025 budget of economic stabilization to become implementable. The journey began in September 2024 when we kicked off the budget stakeholder meetings in all zones. After meeting with our people and hearing from them, we went ahead to prepare the budget. And we also had pre-treasury board meetings, also treasury board meetings. It's not just like, it's a yearly ritual, just package something and then we'll see what we can do. And I'll use the opportunity to thank the labor leaders because we explained to them. Before we started this minimum wage discussion, sign off, please have your seat. We discussed. The budget is almost like to run this administration, it is our Bible or Quran that we put by the side. And whatever you put in there, that's what you follow through. So if we're saying, okay, from nowhere, let's just start implementing the minimum wage and consequential adjustment, is it that we're not truthful to ourselves or we are not following our own law? And there was that understanding. We'll start the implementation 1st of January, but in the 2024 budget, we have the provision for the main salary, for the wage award, and for the 13th month salary, and all of that we will implement. The salary has been paid. We should be having the wage award maybe this week.
It's been paid.
It's been paid.
13th month.
Yeah, I don't get to know a lot. That's the problem. And by 31st of December, the 13th month salary will be paid. We have all of that provision. So that's why, sometimes I wonder how you can present your budget to the assembly. You want them to also scrutinize it. And all of that you want to do within 2 weeks. That is not in Oyo State. We presented the budget to the State House of Assembly in November, 13th of November precisely. So they spent a decent 6 weeks to go through it. They called the MDAs to come and defend what we've put in there. And they were also carried along. They were part of the stakeholders' engagement. So that is the process for us in Oyo State. And as has become a characteristics of the House of Assembly, ably led by the Speaker, Right Honorable Debo Gundoni, the House made it a priority that this budget was approved in the shortest possible time. And today, we're ready to sign this off. So the entire process took just about 3 months from September up until now. And Honorable Sukami and his appropriation team, they were carried along every step of the way. So it wasn't difficult, to go through the final push in the House. So this is a testament to how things work better and smoother where there is collaboration. Since we assumed office in 2019, we've had this continuous collaboration between the executive and the legislature that has become the envy of some. And when they are envying you, they will say all sorts of things. They want to get under your skin so that you may stop what you're doing, or they will put sand inside your garage. Because you hear them talk about how the legislature in Oyo State is not independent. But my own response always is where there's unity of purpose, things work harmoniously. And that is the relationship that exists between the three arms of government in Oyo State. Since 2019, we didn't have to coerce anybody. We appealed to them, we carry them along, and then we arrive at the same destination. So here in Oyo State, the executive and legislature are working harmoniously because the leadership choose to put the people of Oyo State first. So that is, if they are looking for the secret to our continuous collaboration, it's just that simple. And for today, I will have refused to assent to this because I have issues with them. I called the speaker. I said, you were all carried along. Why did the figure, why did it go up by 6 billion? This was about 3 days ago. And he explained to me, he said, well, there might have been arithmetical error somewhere. Maybe one or two agencies. Umar said, I think it was Umar said that they already have a certain money approved for them, even in this year's budget, and for next year, they are coming below that. Okay. I listened to him. Well, this morning I called the Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning. I said, give me the breakdown of this 6 billion. I said, okay, Omar said those agencies, you have 1 billion, added to them. But 5 billion you have added to the Oyo State House of Assembly. And I said, look, I don't think, first, they should have come back to us to say, look, maybe certain things you want to do. So I told him I may not even sign it. Then I said, no. No, it's fine, renovation. Yes, I understand. We want to renovate the House of Assembly and also the House of Chiefs. We already said that. If we missed it out, it is for us the executive. When you want to implement it, even if you want to renovate from now till tomorrow. But I said, look, I'll sign it. We'll go ahead with what we have to do in the spirit of working together. We will still have a discussion about it. If the mistake came genuinely from us and you've corrected it, we have arrived at the same position. And that is how we work in Oyo State. So it's the secret of to our continuous collaboration, and we will continue to do that in the interest of the people of Oyo State. And that is why when people ask us, how have we managed to go from about 30 to 35% budget implementation by the previous administration to over 70%? It is because we're talking across the entire spectrum of stakeholders. So I'm hoping that this year we will finally move to at least 80% implementation. So as I signed this bill into law today, we want to go straight into the implementation process. Today is, I believe, 23rd of December. We have a week to the end of the year. And we know that by 1st of January, this we can start implementing. That is how we know we should run the government of Oyo State. No propaganda, no shifting of responsibility. We just go, keep it very simple, do what we have to do, and bridge the gap. Because there's a lot of trust deficit. What 80% budget implementation means is that once you have the road to your village or the road to your house in the budget, there is 80% chance that it will be implemented. I think that's better than having 30 or 35% chance of implementation. So let me also use this opportunity to reassure our people. Yeah, 2024 has been a very tough year for all of us. Yesterday, somebody pointed my attention that yes, 2024 is a leap year. And I said, so what does that mean? Even if it's a leap year? Leap year for me means there will be people that their own birthday come in every 4 years. They won't be able to celebrate next year for the next 4 years. I didn't know that leap year also come with hardship and toughness and all of that. But we cannot give up. As long as we have life, we will continue to push for reforms, push for policies, and push for economic stabilization. This budget will play a key role in making this possible. And I'll solicit once again for continued support for this administration. And we, on our part, will continue to be transparent in our dealings, and will continue to emphasize that we can make mistakes. We're not perfect. So, issues that people are not happy with, let them bring it to the table. I think it was last week, the head of service sent me a message and said she was invited by EFCC because we asked consultants to conduct I think the selection process for, is it permanent secretaries? So I should do it by myself and just put in the people that I know or that I like their faces. So in annoyance, I sent a message back to her. So, well, if they want to be the one to tell us how to run Oyo State, then they should go to court. But I took a step further. I called the lady running EFCC in Oyo State. I said to her, look, tell us, where is this coming from? And she said, oh, maybe people that are not happy with the process, maybe they lost out. They were the ones that wrote a petition. You know, I said, okay, identify those people and let us engage with them. She said they were anonymous. No address, no individual. So, yes, some people can be genuinely aggrieved. I'm not saying that may not happen. But be bold enough to engage with us. We have not victimized anybody, even people that were laid off before we came in. We were bringing them. If we review it, we were reviewing the cases. If we feel that you have been unjustly treated, we bring them back. That is what your administration should do for you. So you don't need, if they ask the head of service, she will go there maybe once or twice, even if it's just for 2 hours. Those are 2 hours that will have been used for something useful in the service of the people of Oyo State, turning to some anonymous individual. So, I want to use this period to say, look, it's the administration. These are people that have been here. My own picture will go there very soon. So, if you're saying it's Seyi Makinde that you're fighting and things like that, Seyi Makinde, in a number of, we can put it into hours. We can say this, how much hours that I have to sit here. But our state will remain. This state has moved from Western region, Western states, to Oyo State. So I want to implore, our people. We're not saying we're all perfect, we can get 100%, but engage us. We have the interest of this state at heart. We're ready to talk to you. We're ready. I have disagreement with Debo and his people. It is still not resolved, but we have it on the table. We can look at ourselves in the face and resolve it in the interest of Oyo State. So I will go ahead and sign this, and he will. Yeah, the budget will play a key role in stabilizing our economy. So thank you and God bless you.
Thank you.